read it, so I hope it's okay. I got rid of a bunch of Zooms that I uploaded to YouTube, and so I hope that I've never deleted the old Zooms, and I think that was causing like major memory to be bogged down. 95 degrees here, but it feels like 100. It is so hot, you guys. We went from didn't feel like summer, cold, rainy, windy to scorching hot, which I will not complain. I am happy about that. Okay, you guys, so I am so excited about these Thursdays call. Hey, Robin, I think these work really well for summertime just because evenings with baseball and softball and all the activities, it's hard for people to jump on. So what I want to talk about, you guys, is all the things that we have going on in June, because I feel like there's so many things, so many great things going on that a few things are getting missed or people are having a few questions on things. So I want to start off by talking about really quick and remind all of your teams, you guys, we have a June Connect only challenge going on, you guys, and it is big cash prizes that we're giving out at the end of the month. So every $600 that anyone sells gets one entry. Any rep that's added to your team, you get 5 entries for that. So you leaders, or those of you that have a team, can pay. Oh, something is talking to me over there. Oh, Hank's phone is talking to me. I was like, what is that? It's Hank's little phone watch. Okay, so you can piggyback this off for your team as well. At the end of the month, we are going to be giving away 2 $250 cash prizes and 1 $500 cash prize, you guys. So it is a great way to incentivize your team to get them kind of, and just 600 PV for the whole month of June gets you 1 entry, which is super, super awesome. So I am super stoked about that. And I don't want that to get lost in the mix of all of the, hey, Rebecca, all the other things that are going on, because it is such a great incentive. On top of that, you guys, so if you work your way to the 2,500 PV, that corporate is going to pay you an extra 5% on your commission. That right there gives you 4 entries into our giveaway. So it is awesome. They can play into each other. So really promote that with your teams. Get everybody on board to be getting entries for that. And then I want to talk about these marketing kits. I feel like this is all I've been talking about lately, but as you all know, I think those of you that were on the call when we first launched these, I was asked to sit on a committee that kind of formed these. Well, I wouldn't call it a committee, but some of us that kind of got together and came up with the idea of the marketing bundles and how corporate could help us to launch these within our teams. Now, it's not something corporate is saying you have to use. I know there's some confusion. People are asking, like, I don't understand the marketing kits. I don't know what they're for. So think of it as another tool in your toolbox to promote your business. So just like when I used to be a marketing manager at a telecommunications company, and we had all sorts of ways we used to market our company and advertise our company. It's just like that, you utilizing something else to promote your business. And it is, yes, it is a cost to you to purchase the marketing kit. But again, that think of it as in terms of a cost that you would have to advertise your business, or a marketing cost to put an ad in the paper, or a radio ad, or marketing cost to put something together for your business. So it is something that you're going to get back into your business by utilizing the marketing kits. But again, it's not something you have to do, but I want to talk a little bit about what we're seeing from people using these kits. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples, just because I've been working a lot with teams extensively on how to use these. So there's all sorts of different ways, and there's different levels of comfort and how different teams are using them. And there's no right or wrong way to use it, you guys. And it's going to take playing around, trying different things, failing this way, failing this way, failing this way, and then coming up with different things that maybe all of us collaborating could be like, hey, this really worked. This got a ton of attention. I got a ton of business from this. And so I just want to point out too, you guys, it is absolutely amazing that corporate is doing this. They're allowing us to buy product at a cheaper rate in a bundle form in order for us to promote our business. They don't have to do this, but what they've had so many reps asking, how can we incentivize our teams? How can we incentivize our customers? How can we do this without feeling like we're having to spend so much in order to do that. So they came up with giving us this discounted marketing bundles. And you guys, if we use these the right way, this could be something that corporate continues to do. Right now, it's just going to run till the end of June, but I'm crossing my fingers because I'm seeing what it's doing for teams. I'm seeing how this is creating momentum, how it's causing people that haven't worked their business in months to jump back in. It's helping new reps feel like, okay, this gives me a start. This gives me a place where I can have a sample or something to post, or a good place for me to start when I don't know what to do. So it's creating a lot of momentum for teams, and I'm hoping that they continue that. But if we abuse it and we don't use the marketing kits the right way, corporate at any point can take those away. So, which right now they're just running to the end of June. So we cannot buy the marketing kit and sell it for any price. We've had several reps asking, can we sell it for the cost we buy the kits in? Absolutely not. It is not a kit intended to sell in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter what price, because where do you stop? Then we'll say, well, what about shipping? And then, well, it costs more to ship here, and blah, 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 blah. And so there's just no selling. So at any time, if corporate feels like that's the use of these kits, then they're just going to say, okay, this isn't working. So we cannot sell them. What they're there for is for you to either incentivize customers, your team, any way that you want to do that. So a couple different ways that people have been doing that. And I'm going to give you an example of a gal that's on is my level 1 to me. And she and I were going back and forth yesterday, and she talked about, and she was going to speak today, but she's at an appointment, so she's not able to share. So I'm going to share for her. She felt like I don't think she had a party in 4 months. Had not had a party in 4 months. She's been a rep for over a year. She's felt like she was in a total slump in a valley. She felt like she wasn't really trying, but yet she had not given up. She was posting to her VIP restocks and new releases, asking here and there to host a party, but not anything where she felt like she was really moving her business forward. Then the bundles rolled out. She took that light and tight bundle and posted a post on her public page for any of her friends and family that are friends with her on Facebook to see, not her private page, just stating that she loves the light and tights and what the light and tights did for her, and giving her confidence, and feeling like, she never wanted to wear leggings before, and these were a legging that she felt good in. It made her feel beautiful, and she was wanting anyone to try these leggings. And if they did, all she asked is if they would do a review for her and tag her in that review. 4 out of the 5 gals have already done a review, and the reviews are absolutely amazing. They are so good. Basically, how one gal shared how she was super skeptical of Zyia. She didn't understand why people were spending money on Zyia, and if this was such a great brand, then why is this brand not in stores? And she took advantage of, hey babe, she took advantage of the light and tights that Jamie was offering her, and now she absolutely loves them. She became a believer in Zyia. She's going to have a party for her, and 3 of the other gals did the same thing for this rep. And this rep and I were going back and forth yesterday, and she goes, oh my God, just when I thought like my business wasn't moving at all, she got a rep. She has a new rep on her team. She's doing a launch party for them, and she's got 2 parties booked from these gals that were doing review, and another order from a gal that did the review and then put in an order with her. I feel so excited. I haven't been this excited about my business in 4 months. I feel like it's so much now. I'm like overwhelmed and so busy with Zyia. And she said to me, I feel like it just goes in ebbs and flows. And I said, exactly, the peaks and the valleys. It's that you didn't quit. You didn't give up. You stayed as consistent as you could with what was going on in your life, and you dove back in, and now look what happened. My point being is, these are such a great way, you guys, for people to actually feel and try on what we have to offer. It is super rare for someone to put on a pair of light and tights and say they hate them. I think that's maybe happened one time in any rep review or anything that I've ever heard stories from reps. If we get people in our light and tights, especially, they love them. And I personally have shipped out 5 pairs of leggings. 3 of the 5 I have scheduled party for next week. All 3 of them absolutely loved their light and tights. They One basically said she's never been able to have a legging that didn't roll. She loves them. All 3 of them are doing a party with me next week, starting on Monday. I set all those parties up. I was just telling a group of girls that I chat with yesterday that I have not personally had 3 parties at a time in a long time. I've had 1 here or there, 2 here or there, but never 3 at the same time. And I am stoked. And I would not have had that happen if it weren't for getting these gals to try the leggings. And yes, it's an investment, you guys, but it's an investment into your business. That has built, one gal is from Massachusetts. That has created a whole network of people that I'm going to be able to dive into. Another girl is from Des Moines that I don't have. I think maybe we have two mutual friends. And then my third gal, where is she from? She is from Pennsylvania. So 2 out of state, and this girl that is from Pennsylvania used to live in my hometown, and I graduated high school with her. I had never asked her to have a party, never even really thought of her for Zaya. She saw my post on my public page. She reached out to me and said, I want to try those leggings. So you guys, it is creating connections and conversation. If you feel like the light and tight bundle is too much of an investment for you, start with the bomber bra bundle. So corporate listens to us. They're like, okay, I understand that can be a bigger investment for people. Let's try a bomber bra bundle as well. Let's do that so that we can help people not have to feel like they're spending as much. Maybe they can't make it work right now. So we're going to do so it's so great that they did that. They did the white, the navy, and the red bomber bra. So I know several people are running promotions with parties. If you book a party with me, I'm going to give you a free bomber bra. Or if I get 5 parties booked, I'm going to draw for a free winner of light and tights. You don't have to give away free for everything. You can do contests. You can do drawings. I also have another level 1 on my team that has 8 parties booked from the light and tight bundle. 8. And she too is a teacher. She felt like her business was stagnant. She's been a rep for, almost 3 years. And she has 8 parties booked right now, and she hasn't had that for so long. So yes, Kristen, we've talked about the men's bundles. Actually, I've been working with Zach on that, and our men's line does not have quite enough stock right now to make that work. The last thing corporate wants to do is have these bundles put into an inventory issue. And so that's why they're doing the red, the navy, and the white bomber bra, because those are fully in stock, plenty. And same with the light and tight black pocket, because that is our top selling, hands down, the top selling legging that Zaya has. We have sold the most out of our 790s. Yes, good to know. Yeah. So, but they're working on that. If they can make something work with inventory, they definitely know that we want a men's bundle for sure. Okay, you guys, I'm not even reading all these comments. I hope I'll go back to the questions in a little bit. So, those are a couple different ways that people are running with these. I've seen anything from, I thought this was a great idea. Reach out to your customers and say, what is your favorite Zaya piece? If you do a post and tag and share what your favorite Zaya piece is, anyone that does that for me, I'm going to throw you all into a giveaway for a free pair of light and tights or a bra. And if you get orders from your post, I'll create a party link so that you earn all the rewards. So that is key. I know that a gal that did a review for me, she posted it. She said, hey, I'm also having a party starting next week. If you want to invite it to my party, let me know. And all these people started commenting, yes, I'm in. Yes, I'm in. Oh my gosh, you look adorable in those light and tights. What are light and tights? I've never heard of them. I've never heard of Zaya, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I have Zaya. I love it. People, if I would have posted that for her on her page, no one would have responded to me. They'd be like, who's this Megan girl? Oh yeah, whatever. But since she posted it on her page, people trust her, they know her, they wanted to be part of it because of her. So also it was a great lead in for me to say, you should totally be a rep. 30 people have commented. You are responding amazingly. You're responding exactly. This is exactly what a rep would do. You posted the picture. It gives them confidence. They start feeling like, oh my gosh, you're right. Like I could totally do this. I just did it. I did what a rep does. And so if you're not sharing that, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to recruit someone to your team. Also, all those people that commented, that is a network. That is a connection for me. That is me reaching out one by one individually and talking to each one of those people that commented. She's having a party. She's already gotten 2 orders off because we posted the shopping link, we posted it, and I am transferring those orders over into her party. So I've already told her, I'm like, Katie, you already got 2 orders. I'm transferring those right into your party. And her response to me was, oh my gosh, I am so excited. I never thought this was going to be so fun. Like she's having a blast. And I seriously think she will end up being a rep. So it creates so many things, you guys, like just so many different things that we can do. But it's now here's the thing. And I'm going to open it up for anyone else to share any success that you guys have had with these so far. I want to talk about that. The most important thing that you can walk away with from these bundles is the connection and the conversation that you can start with people. So if you have someone that posts you and tag you and you see all these people commenting, or you just see a few commenting, or maybe just a couple people liked, you have to reach out to these people and start a conversation with them. If you just let that sit there and you don't do anything with that, you just lost out on a huge opportunity for new customers, new VIP reps, new people added to your team, new hostesses for you, new customers that are going to buy from you. And you have to connect with them. Even those people that are liking the posts that aren't commenting, some people are really freaked out about commenting on Facebook. And it's the truth. Some people just don't like to be seen. They get really nervous about what they're going to comment. If I comment this, what are people going to think? And so even those people that just have liked the post, they've liked it for a reason and they're watching it, they're seeing it. You still need to, that's still a connection for you with all those people. So, it's been great, you guys. I'm seeing so many good things. I know other people are posting. If you have loved the Light and Tights, put a red heart. If you've never tried them, put a green heart. If you've if you haven't tried them but own other Zaya, put a purple heart. And that's creating a bunch of engagement, people commenting and people posting. So that's a great idea. On our Connect page here on this team, we have a post that's pinned and featured with ideas. I would love for more of you to share ideas there. That's such a great place for all of us to pick and pull from each other, and sharing is caring, and sharing is the best way to build your business. So if you guys can help post there, there's several people that have posted ideas and great stuff there. So with that being said, we have 9 minutes left. Any of you that have comments on the bundles or questions, or want to share any success or maybe any failures you're having with them, please unmute and share away. I would love to hear from you. Anything at all would be so great for those of you that aren't on, or anything that I missed. Some of you that we've been chatting about this yesterday, please unmute. And I'm going to go back quick and read here.
Megan, sorry, it's loud here.
No, you're good. Hey, Rob.
Maybe just reiterate again, maybe some of these gals on today's call missed Leslie's call last week, and maybe just touch on the commenting thing and why that is important within that first hour, just because of Facebook algorithms and stuff.
Yes. Okay. So good point. Thank you. So last week, and if you missed that call, jump on and listen to the replay. Leslie Navarez. I always worry that I say her name wrong. She did a training on, she's got firsthand experience with post engagement and Facebook, and so much knowledge on what works and what helps engagement. And if you are doing a post and you have 10 comments on that post within the first hour of it being posted, the chances of people seeing that goes like way up. I don't know what the actual percentage is, but a lot of us have been playing around with that since listening to her, and it does work. So when you have someone that's going to post and tag you in a post, make sure that that person knows, like, hey, if we get 10 comments within the first hour, more people are going to see this post. So I know, like, I will share a couple graphics, share the shopping link, comment, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you love the light and tights, in one comment, and then another comment I said, I can't wait for your party to start next week. That is like 3 or 4 comments right there. So you can create these comments and help. And then don't be shy about asking another Zaya teammate, hey, I have a post that I'm going to throw up. Will you comment here in the next like 10 minutes so that I can get some comments going? I know that several of us are doing that for each other. You guys, when I see VIP pages of all of ours, I try so hard to comment on as many of them as I can. I'm constantly like commenting on reps stuff. It helps engagement and it helps show support, and it does make you feel good as a rep too. So if you see that, like, not just your own team, but your upline, your sidelines, like, do that for each other. I don't know why we don't do that more. But it really helps all of our businesses by doing that. And not like commenting like craziness, like, oh my God, blah, 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 like 18 comments underneath. So we look like those crazy, I don't know, I'm not going to say any names, but crazy other people out there. So yeah, that does help. I know that's a good thing that we've been doing. And you guys, sometimes if you're commenting like images, like I know the Tinley Boone did I think it was Tinley's training. She talked about this, like when you're actually doing parties, instead of like putting all the graphics like in the one post, like put one graphic and then put the other pictures down in the comments, because that's just continually boosting that post up in the party, and more people are going to see it. And then people are going to like scroll and look at the comments versus like scrolling through the pictures. So I've been trying to do that more. Yeah, but thank you, Robin. That's a good point to make sure that we're sharing
I was
that.
going to add something too, Megan. I know I can't be the only one that gets overwhelmed with all of the ideas. And my suggestion is just to take one. Take one or take two and write it down and run with it. And don't be worried if you're choosing the best one or one that's going to work. Because when we get so much information, sometimes we wait and we see what other people are doing and we try to figure out if it's the best way, and just pick one and run with it. And then one other thing, this is a little bit of a different way to use the bundles, but if you are one that likes to do drop-offs, or if you want to add more in-home parties, or if you want to touch base personally one-on-one with people, what I also say you can do with the bundles is order a 4, a 8-10, a 14-16, a 20, or whatever. Order 5 different sizes and have that drop-off bag. And that could be your way of reaching out and connecting with people and saying, hey, I've got 5 different sizes. I can drop this bag off, take it for a couple days, try on all these sizes. Let's figure out what works for you, and then we'll order the right size. And it's just, again, another way of using those bundles as a tool to reach out and connect in person, because we want to make those relationships and have those connections. And that's just another way of using those bundles too.
Yes, I love it. Thank you, Jackie. Yep. And then there was a comment here about you can schedule comments and post my party. I've never personally done it yet, but I have my 3 parties starting next week, so I'm going to try it. Yes. And Robin just commented that. So you can definitely play around with that and post my party and get some more engagement that way. You guys also, I was talking to Brian about this last night, like, cause he's always like, think back to, when you guys first started Zaya and the things that you did and like things that have changed, and like, what do you feel like really helped your business grow? And one thing that I think was, and that's why I like feel this energy right now, because one thing that I think that helped our team have such success right away was all of the excitement and sharing with each other. Like we were constantly like, oh my God, this works. Check out my party. Even inviting each other to each other's parties, watching each other, like sharing. Like I was constantly sending stuff to my level 1 team. And now I have a level 1 team, and then I have a leaders chat where I literally, if I hear something that works, I send it to them right away. Like, I'm like, you guys, I just like, try this. Like, I'm hearing this, like, here's this. Or sometimes they probably get sick of me. I'm voice messaging like, hey, I had a rep that tried this and this worked. And then like, we have to do that for our teams, because when our teams, they need us to push them and feel like, oh my gosh, give them some direction. Because when that happens, they will do the same thing with their teams. But if they don't feel that, then they aren't going to trickle that down and have that duplicate. So I think that that is so huge and so key in your business. Like, never keep, like, we are not, I posted a quote the other day, like, we're not competing with each other. The minute you start competing with your upline, your sidelines, your downline, you kill your business. You absolutely kill your business. The most successful people in network marketing are servant leaders, you guys. Servant leadership. It has to, it's not about you, it's about other people and how you can help them. And you can't help them if you're not sharing. You can't help them by communicating over and over again things that work, things that don't work, things that, you know, you think they should try. Like, example, these bundles. We should be talking about these until we're blue in the face. Because I'm going to end really quick, you guys. I had a conversation with Sam yesterday, and this is what prompted my conversation with Brian. He said, we're talking about these marketing bundles, and let me tell you, this was very scary for Zaya to roll out these, because people can choose to feel and do what they want with them, but the minute you start creating negativity, it's a downward spiral. They have seen the exact opposite. So much promotion of these, so much excitement, so much engagement, so much momentum. He said to me, the teams that run with this and get into other networks are the teams that are going to be winning big in this business. And it was like, it just, and I can't remember, I wish I would have wrote down the exact way he said it, because it was just like a dagger in my heart, because it's those teams that get out of their comfort zones, that continue to push and be consistent and building, not those of you that listened to Amy the other night, it's not massive action. It's consistently doing these simple things over and over again. And those are the teams that he really feels like, as we come out of this inflation, as we come out of this hard times in our economy and our world right now, those are the teams that are going to be winning. And it's pushing through and going through. And it was just like so key, because I feel like that's what we did during COVID. And that's what we need to do right now. So it was just a really good thing. And he's super excited about them. So I hope they continue them. But you guys, any success stories, anything you have, Sam's probably getting sick of me too, because, and I'm not just sending them to him, I'm sending him to Zach and Jeremiah as well. Any success stories, you guys, I am like pounding it down their throats. They need to hear it. They need to see what's working, what's not working. We need to be the voices. They're not out on the field. They don't know. So send me anything. Yes, and catch Amy Ward's call, you guys. It was so good. Sorry, I recorded it in 2 segments because my computer was full, and so I had to switch it quick to my other file. So, but both of the YouTube links are posted on the Dash to Director page. So that being said, you guys, it's 12:31. I want to get you back to your awesome Thursday. Thank you all so much for joining. I will post this recording to our team page. Share the marketing bundles, you guys. Go kick some booty. See you all later.